34 years at one company. My pension went from $2,340 to $1,090 overnight. The letter came from an agency I'd never heard of, the PBGC. 3 letters that basically said your company doesn't owe you anymore. We do. I'd been off the floor for 3 years by then, 34 years running shifts. Retired at 62 with a handshake and a number. $23.40 a month. That was the deal. I planned around that number. We both did. My wife hadn't worked in years. She'd been taking care of her mother full-time. So when I say that check was the plan, I mean it was the only plan. Then the company filed Chapter 11. I didn't even know what that meant at first. I thought bankruptcy meant they close the doors and everybody's done. Nobody tells you there's a whole second part where they restructure the debt. And your pension is part of that debt. The federal agency took it over and ran their own formula. New number, $10.90 a month. I read it 3 times because I thought it was a quarterly statement. It wasn't quarterly. That was the new monthly. $1,250 just gone from every single month. My mortgage had 18 months left on it. I've been making that payment for 26 years without missing one. Social Security wasn't kicking in full for another 2 years. So now I'm sitting at the kitchen table doing math I never thought I'd have to do. Which bills actually keep the lights on? Which ones can slide? My wife's looking at me and I can see she's already doing the math too. I went back to work at 65. Night shift at a warehouse. Not because I wanted to, because the numbers didn't work any other way. You don't build something for 34 years and plan for it to just get cut in half. But that's what happened. And nobody did anything wrong. The company followed the law. The agency followed the law. And I'm the one pulling 12-hour shifts again at 65. That's the part they don't put in the retirement brochure. 34 years and a federal agency get to decide what that's worth. The mortgage is done now. But I'm still at that warehouse. That one hits different when you've spent decades building toward a number. New one here every morning. There always is.